Good morning, students. In today's lesson, we're going to continue our perfect tenses for our translation exercises. In today's lesson, we will learn the meaning and form of grammar structure, the usage of grammar structure, and practice certain exercises. First and foremost, we're going to come at the meaning and use of the past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to express an action which has occurred in past, usually a long time ago. I had worked in a restaurant. The sense of time in this sentence refers to a completed action in past and especially a long time ago. For example, the guests had gone before the cook came. The first part of the sentence, the guests had gone, is sentence of past perfect tense. It tells about an action which occurred before another action in the past, which is the cook came. The second part, the cook came, is sentence of past indefinite tense, which is also called the simple past. So, such a sentence which expresses an action in past before another action in the past comprises of two parts, where the first action, which is also the cause, is in the past perfect tense, and the second action, which is the effect or the result, is always in the simple past or the past indefinite tense. In Urdu, it is called फेल माजी मुकम्मल. फेल माजी मुकम्मल ऐसे अमल को जाहिर करता है जो माजी में एक नुक्ते से पहले हो चुका हो. चुका था, चुकी थी वगैरह इमदादी फेल इस्तेमाल होते हैं. Affirmative sentence. In the affirmative sentence, sentences of past perfect tense, had is used with the third form of the verb, which is also called the past participle form of the verb, as the main verb. The sentence structure looks something like this. You have the subject, then you add had, and then the verb's third form, which is also called the past participle form, and finally the object. I had eaten my medicine. She had learned a lesson. If you compare it with the present perfect tense, the only difference is that in the present perfect, you use has or have, whereas in the past tense, you simply use the helping verb had. मैं अपनी दवाई खा चुका था, वो सबक सीख चुकी थी. तर्जुमे के लिए फेल की तीसरी फॉर्म had के साथ इस्तेमाल होती है. जुमला चुका था या चुकी थी पर खत्म हो रहा है. For singular nouns and names, he, she, it. For plural nouns and they and I. That is for singular or plural nouns, for all sorts of pronouns, all sorts of names, one helping verb, had, is used along with the third form of the verb. Nasima had passed the examination. Nasima imtihan pass kar chuki thi. She had said the prayer. वो नमाज पढ़ चुकी थी. He had fallen ill. वो बीमार हो गया था. It had broken. ये टूट चुका था. The good players had been encouraged. अच्छे खिलाड़ियों की हौसला अफजाई की गई थी. They had lost their money. वो अपने पैसे खो चुके थे. You had won the competition. तुम मुकाबला जीत चुके थे. We had bought the house. हम घर खरीद चुके थे. I had done my work. मैं अपना काम कर चुका था. Negative sentences. In the negative sentences in the past perfect tense, had is followed by not and is used with the past participle, which is the third form of the verb. So the sentence structure looks something like this. Subject plus had plus not plus verb in its past participle form plus the object. Remember that the short form or the contracted form of had is had not is hadn't. Remember, contractions are used in informal writing. I had not eaten my medicine. She had not learnt a lesson. मैं अपनी दवाई नहीं खा चुका था, वो सबक नहीं सीख चुकी थी। तर्जुमे के लिए फेल की तीसरी फॉर्म हैड नॉट के साथ इस्तेमाल होती है। जुमला चुका था या चुकी थी पर खत्म हो रहा है। Again, with all sorts of pronouns, singular and plural nouns, and names of nouns, had, not, plus third form of the verb, which is the past participle form, is used. Nasima had not passed the examination. Nasima imtihan pass nahi kar chuki thi. She had not said the prayer. वो नमाज नहीं पढ़ चुकी थी. He had not fallen ill. वो बीमार नहीं हो गया था. It had not broken. ये टूट नहीं चुका था. The good players had not been encouraged. अच्छे खिलाड़ियों की हौसला अफजाई नहीं की गई थी. They had not lost their money. वो अपने पैसे नहीं खो चुके थे. You had not won the competition. तुम मुकाबला जीत नहीं चुके थे. We had not bought the house. हम घर खरीद नहीं चुके थे. I had not done my work. मैं अपना काम नहीं कर चुका था. Interrogative sentences. In the interrogative sentences, in the past perfect tense, had is used in the beginning of the sentence. After the auxiliary had, the subject is used. The sentence structure looks something like this. Had plus subject plus verb in its third form, or the past participle form, plus object with a question mark following at the end since it's a question statement. For example, had I eaten my medicine? Question mark. Had she learned the lesson? Question mark. क्या मैं अपनी दवाई खा चुका था? सवालिया निशान. क्या वो सबक सीख चुकी थी? सवालिया निशान. तर्जुमे में जुमला हैड से शुरू होता है. फेल की तीसरी फॉर्म सब्जेक्ट के साथ इस्तेमाल होती है. सवालिया जुमलों में सवालिया फेल का इस्तेमाल होता है. जुमला चुका था या चुकी थी पर खत्म होता है. Had Nasima passed the examination? क्या नसीमा इम्तिहान पास कर चुकी थी? Had she said the prayer? क्या वो नमाज पढ़ चुकी थी? Had he fallen ill? क्या वो बीमार हो चुका था? Had it broken? क्या ये टूट चुका था? Had the good players been encouraged? क्या अच्छे खिलाड़ियों की हौसला अफजाई की गई थी? Had they lost their money? क्या वो अपने पैसे खो चुके थे? Had you won the competition? क्या तुम मुकाबला जीत चुके थे? Had we bought the house? क्या हम ये घर खरीद चुके थे? Had I done my work? क्या मैं अपना काम कर चुका था? Let's have a look at some practice exercises. After I read the Urdu statement, I'd like you to pause the video and think of the appropriate answer. सूरज 5 बजे से पहले गुरूब नहीं हुआ था. The correct option is the sun had not set before 5 o'clock. क्या मदद मिलने से पहले जख्मी मर चुका था? Had the wounded died before he received help? तुम्हारे पहुंचने से पहले वो स्कूल नहीं गया था. He had not gone to school before you reached. क्या तुम्हारा भाई ये इम्तिहान पहले ही पास कर चुका था? Had your brother already passed this examination? मैंने इतना खूबसूरत जानवर पहले नहीं देखा था. I had not seen such a beautiful animal before. I'd now like you to open up your grammar book to page 103. These statements are given over there in your grammar book. There are a total of 15 Urdu statements. For your convenience, I am providing you with their English translations. As I taught you earlier, write down the formation of 3 kinds of sentences: the affirmative, negative, and interrogative, and then attempt the following exercises. Ensure that you write down the Urdu and the English translations side by side. With that, we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you very much.